I'm Alicia, and I'm here with Miru, Natalie, and Sierra to present to you the sexiest new line of intimate apparel. It's an art-inspired lingerie line called Masterpieces. With Masterpieces, you are the muse. In 2009, the lingerie category had a global market value of $13.6 billion. Over the last 12 years, the lingerie category's market value has increased to today's amount of $50 billion, and it doesn't stop there. The category is projected to grow over $5 billion in the next 5 years. The global lingerie industry's annual growth rate is expected to be 4.5% over the next 8 years, and the area with the largest market within this category is North America. Major players in the lingerie market are Victoria's Secret, who are the lasting and current market leader, Savage X Fenty, who are the inclusive, up-and-coming challenger of Victoria's Secret, and Skims, who are the niche brand with a focus on simplicity. Even though Victoria's Secret is the market leader, the Dream Angels collection received major backlash for promoting extreme angel beauty standards and focuses solely on image. It offers the sex appeal, but has the opportunity to be more inclusive and empowering, which is what we want to pivot towards with our Masterpiece collection. The consumer segment that is the most attractive for our brand and our product is women aged 18 to 34 who are in touch with their sexuality, care about diversity and inclusivity, and are working professionals. Young women make up for a large portion of the lingerie market, which is why we believe our age range to be appropriate. And additionally, women who are in touch with their own sexuality tend to have higher purchase intent for our specific type of product. Through our own qualitative research, we found that women who value diversity and inclusivity have a higher probability of resonating with the messaging behind our product. So that's also an important part of our target consumer segment. And we also find it important for our consumers to be working professionals, this being so that they can comfortably afford our product, as it isn't a necessity, but rather a desired product based on personal interests. With all of this in mind, we developed our new product concept, which Miru will introduce to you now.
Thank you, Alicia. Now with our brand selection, we chose Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret is the leading lingerie business with 16% market share and has over 1,070 stores across the United States. They're winning in the market, and we saw the benefit of launching our line with them, but they have received major backlash, as well as having their fashion shows being completely canceled in 2019 due to the pivotal shift we had recently and people vocalizing and advocating for body positivity. But with Masterpieces, we are here to make people feel beautiful no matter their size, their color, or their ethnicity. Now going into our new product concept, our initial concept statement emphasized the actual art of clothing that is created with designs from famous art pieces, which we focus more on what the product can offer physically. Even though we are still promoting our design and the looks of it, we want to make a shift after doing our research and the data we analyzed. Once we got our consumer insights, we noticed that the results emphasized the emotion you feel behind wearing lingerie, that is promoting empowerment and confidence rather than the physical object handed to you. Our survey results mostly consisted of people acknowledging the message behind our brand and liking how we are empowering women to feel confident in our art-influenced lingerie. Some of the things people said that influenced our new concept were: 1, feeling beautiful in a purchase that empowers your body with your own eye or the eye of a significant other. Another one was giving people the freedom to express themselves in a more personal way. And the last one is lingerie is a great way for women to dress for themselves to feel good. So with this being said, we want to produce our product with a big and meaningful message that does not discriminate against anyone who's willing to try out Masterpieces. Now Sierra will go more in depth with our qualitative research.
Thanks, Miro. So after creating 2 unique product concepts, we performed primary research through both qualitative and quantitative methods. So to start, our qualitative research included 20 one-on-one interviews with potential consumers who walked us through their experience purchasing lingerie from start to finish. So here we learned the top qualities women prioritize before making a purchase, which included the fit, style, and the associated confidence when wearing intimate apparel. These findings helped us narrow down our product concepts to hit specific qualities that were commonly deal breakers for consumers, in which we picked style as our #1 focus. Now, our quantitative research included a 10-minute survey taken by 110 respondents who gave us detailed insights on what they liked, disliked, and helped us narrow down the concepts, as well as some specific questions regarding usage and ending with demographics. Now we're able to reach our target market of primarily women ages 18 to 25 who frequently shop at retail stores such as Victoria's Secret, Nordstrom, and Target. Now, our key findings from our qualitative research compared 30 respondents answering with positive intent of purchase for the art-inspired lingerie, as compared to only 7 positive intentions for the losing concept, which was an alternative reality mirror. Our qualitative research also helped us get really specific with the price point for mastering for our masterpiece collection, indicating that 32% of respondents in this area would be willing to pay a price of $79.99 for a masterpiece collection set. And as far as usage, consumers were worried that technology in an AR mirror would not last them more than 3 years. While they were really excited about art-inspired lingerie, that would be a really timeless piece in their wardrobe. Now, Alicia is going to get more into the financials behind this price that we chose.
Diving right into the numbers, our calculations for the 3 forecasting methods were all a little bit different, so we decided to combine all of the results in order to come up with a well-rounded estimate that accounted for multiple different factors. Because Victoria's Secret is the brand we would be launching our product under, the looks like method could be a very helpful number to make our estimate by, and the jury of executive opinion approach was pretty optimistic and landed us at a much higher estimate than the other methods. Lastly, the ATAR method gave us the smallest number, but we believed it to be the most realistic. Because of the brand awareness we'll already harness by being a launch under the market leader, and the fact that this is only one lingerie line and a store with other options, we estimate we'll be able to sell 750,000 units in our first year after launch. Moving on to the margin analysis, the retail price for our product will be $75. This is a higher price point than Victoria's Secret's average lingerie sets. However, the more intricate designs, as well as the art licensing royalty percentage that will be owed to allow us to use the original artwork, will justify this difference. Because there's an art licensing royalty fee for this product and not others in Victoria's Secret's product line, this aspect may lessen the margin more than the company is typically used to. But the high price point meant to account for this additional cost will cancel out this decrease in margin and return the margin back to normal. Taking a quick look at our year 1 launch P&L with our 750,000 unit sales forecast estimation and a $75 price point, our estimated year 1 revenue is about $56.2 million. After taking unit production costs and an advertising budget derived from a percentage of sales at 10% into account, our total estimated costs rack up to about $24.7 million, and this leaves us with just under $31.6 million in estimated profit. Now let's move on to what our actual IMC plan to launch is to generate these numbers.
Thank you, Alicia. So we decided to prioritize brand awareness. As for brand awareness, because customers are already aware of brand leaders in this category, they aren't necessarily looking for a new brand, but are excited for a new brand image with brands they already are familiar with and know are leaders in the category. So some tactics we are going to use for brand awareness is PR, social, and advertising. Moving into creative launch plan, we will first launch masterpieces at the Victoria's Secret fashion show in November 2022. Since there's not going to be any angels in this year's fashion show, we will have sculptors act as models to display the lingerie. This will be a non-traditional fashion show and get people talking about the line. The event will be broadcasted live on television as well, so this is going to be considered advertising. We will then have an exhibit at the Art Basel show, which is a huge art show that displays over 4,000 artists globally. And this is going to take place in June 2023. So this is going to be considered PR because it connects with different artists and for exposure and product building. Masterpieces will have the ability to partner with different artists and exhibitions at the show as well. So as for our social aspect, we will have body positive influencers such as Lizzo to promote masterpieces on their Instagram and Twitter using the hashtag #YouAreArt. Moving on to our distribution, we will be utilizing selective distribution intensity. So masterpieces will be offered strictly at 10 storefronts across the country, as well as being offered online at the victoriassecret.com. This will create more of that exclusive association with the line. And more specifically, the 10 stores we will choose will be located near art districts and museums nearby. The focus on creativity and empowerment of Masterpiece significantly strengthens Victoria's Secret's brand image. Thank you for your time, and with our new launch, you are the masterpiece.